Ready for Black Friday sales? With the holiday approaching fast, here are 3 super simple ways you can prep your checkout for the Black Friday rush. I'm your host, Maria Sparagas, and with my years of expertise in the payments industry, the tips I have for you today about how to set up for Black Friday payments will empower your business, boost sales, and ensure every transaction bumps your bottom line. Firstly, let's address the importance of setting up your payment gateway efficiently. With a massive influx of transactions occurring on Black Friday, it's essential to facilitate a smooth and secure payment process for your customers. The key here: diversity in payment processors. Why is this important? Well, during high traffic days like Black Friday, the risk of transaction declines increases. Declined transactions can not only lose you sales, but frustrate and drive away potential loyal customers. Multiple payment processors act as a safety net, ensuring that if one processor fails, another can successfully complete the transaction. This is especially true if you use Stripe or PayPal. These are what we call PSPs, or payment service providers. I go in depth about this topic on this channel, so I'll link a couple episodes in the description below. But essentially, what you need to know is that Stripe does not handle a sudden increase in transaction volume very well. There are so many cases where people contact me about their Stripe account being shut down and funds being frozen, which is absolutely not something you want to happen on the busiest day of the year for sales. You don't have to leave Stripe, but you do need to diversify your payment processors. For example, keep Stripe for just 20% of your sales and put the rest through a processor that can handle the load. Each processor has its own set of rules, fees, and risk tolerance levels. By diversifying, you minimize the risk of account shutdowns, avoid excessive fees, and ensure uninterrupted service during this peak selling period. Next up, how does one go about finding the right Black Friday processor? First, identify and integrate additional processors well in advance of Black Friday. Now is the time to apply for one, as a true merchant account takes a little bit of time to confirm and get set up, and you need a merchant account to get connected with a good processor. My team at DirectPayNet will help you out, so shoot us an email. Look for processors that complement your primary provider. If your main processor is excellent for credit card payments but lacks efficient e-wallet solutions, select a secondary processor that excels in that area. This strategy ensures broad coverage and compatibility with various payment methods, enhancing your customers' checkout experience. Here's a golden nugget of wisdom for you. Test everything beforehand. Run transactions, understand the fees, and familiarize yourself with the dispute resolution process of each provider. This preparatory step is vital as it equips you to handle any payment-related issues swiftly and professionally on the big day. Okay, now let's talk about fees. Every processor has a different fee structure, so it's important to understand these to avoid eroding your profit margins. While it may be tempting to opt for the provider with the lowest transaction fees, consider their reliability, customer service, and fraud protection mechanisms. Keep in mind, the extra fee paid for a premium service often pays off in the long run through secure, consistent, and smooth transactions, ultimately leading to happy returning customers. One last thing before we wrap up about Black Friday payments. Remember to communicate with your customer support and technical teams about the changes and additions to your checkout. If problems arise, you need these teams to be aware of what's going on, why, and where within the gateway so they can troubleshoot faster and get your customer to the finish line. To wrap up, diversifying your payment processors ahead of Black Friday is not just a safety precaution. It's a strategic move for uninterrupted service, customer satisfaction, and maximizing revenue. With careful planning and execution, you'll not only survive Black Friday, but truly thrive. If you have any questions or need a new processor, email us. And if you found value in this episode, hit that like button, write me a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe.